Hello, here are my WWE Clash at the Castle 2024 predictions. Now, when I'm making this video, I am making it on Tuesday, right after Monday Night Raw. I don't know if they're going to add any matches on Friday or any stipulations to matches, but any updates I will make in the comments to my predictions. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Let's start out with the women's tag match. The women's triple threat tag match for the women's tag team championships. We have Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. We have Isla Dawn and I want to say Kimberly, but I know it's Alba Fire. And we have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Now, I think they're keeping the belts on. My prediction is Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, but I would like to see Alba Fire and Isla Dawn win this. It would be really cool for them. I think people forgot how good they are, especially Alba Fire. Like, she's one of the longest, she might be the longest reigning UK women's champion, the NXT UK women's champion, I think, when that was still around. So, you know, she's really good, and this would, they could make it work and still make them look strong. By them I mean Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, in which, you know, Zoe Stark and or Shayna Baszler can eat the pin, so that Jade Cargill and Bianca still look strong. They didn't lose their belts because of them really losing, just they weren't there. You know, that's what happens in a triple threat match. So yeah, I think it would be cool for Isla Dawn and Alba Fire to win this match, but I'm going to go with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And next up, we have the WWE Women's Championship match between Bayley and Piper Niven. I think this is going to be a sleeper match on a lot of people's cards. Piper Niven is awesome, and Bayley, you know, we all know how good Bayley is. I think this will be a really good match, and it's going to be very hype because Piper Niven is from Scotland and the crowd is going to be hot for her. I'm going to go with Bayley retaining. I'm going to go with Bayley retaining here. I think, you know, we know why this match is happening. They always have the hometown, they try to get the hometown people on the card for international shows. But I hope that this brings Piper Niven up more in the card, because Piper Niven is really good. She's really fun to watch, and I think she deserves a little bit more time in that spotlight, in the upper card of the women's roster. This is why they really do need a mid-card title for the women on the main roster. I think people like Piper Niven, and there's just so many good women on that roster who would have so many more opportunities and matches on television, on PLEs, to show how good they are if they had that mid-card championship. And I don't think that it's never going to happen. I think it's just a matter of time. I just don't think they wanted to overshadow the NXT North American Championship, the Women's North American Championship, I should say. I don't think they wanted to overshadow it by announcing one on the main roster as well. I think they're going to let that championship have its time in the sun for a little bit and then announce a main roster Women's Mid-Card Championship. I think the NXT one is like testing the waters, essentially, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Bayley retaining her championship. All right, and next up we have the Intercontinental Championship match between Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. This has been one of, if not the best stories going on the main roster right now. You can argue the Judgment Day stuff has been pretty entertaining, but Chad Gable is like on another level right now with his heel stuff, and it's been really fun to watch, seeing Otis struggle with his decisions and wanting to help Gable, you know, the guy that supported him for so long, but also wanting to be, you know, a good guy and not fuck with Sami Zayn so much or cost him or cost anyone their winnings. You know what? I'm gonna go with Chad Gable winning. I think Chad Gable winning here does more for him than it would if Sami retained. I think Sami losing here puts him in the Money in the Bank match, and the Money in the Bank, Sami winning Money in the Bank would be huge because I believe it's in Montreal, so it would be a huge pop, and he's definitely going to be in that match if he loses to Chad Gable. And I think Chad Gable winning the Intercontinental Championship can just do so much more for the character he's portraying right now, and I think it'd be even more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Chad Gable winning the Intercontinental Championship. And next up we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. There's a shift with this match since Judgment Day is now banned from ringside, so it's going to be an even playing field for Drew McIntyre. Doesn't have to worry about the Judgment Day interfering and helping Damian Priest win the match. So that does make it a little bit more difficult for Damian Priest. And with it being Drew McIntyre's home country. The crowd is going to be super hot for Drew McIntyre. We know this. He's been all over the marketing for it, obviously. I do think that Drew McIntyre is going to win, and I think he's going to win the championship. I think it would be huge for him in Scotland to win the championship. It'd be really big pop. I'd be really happy to see it, honestly. But I do think there is a little sneaky man that does not like Drew McIntyre that might show his head, and it might I'm talking about CM Punk. I think CM Punk might make the flight to Scotland just to cost Drew McIntyre the championship in his home country. It seems like something he would do, and that would just really set Drew off. But I do think it would be such a big win for Drew in Scotland to win the championship, hopefully for more than 5 minutes and 46 seconds. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre winning. And last but not least, the WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles in an I Quit match. This match is probably going to be very good. Their last match was a fucking banger, so I don't expect anything different here, especially in an I Quit match. I think, will this be the time where we see Cody just completely turn red? By turn red, I mean he's just gonna bleed everywhere. I would not be surprised if there's a match that he should do that in. It's probably an I Quit match. I think this match will be pretty damn good and awesome. I'm going to go with Cody retaining. I don't know, man. I don't know about AJ's future. I don't think he's going anywhere, but you know, they're playing up to his, like, you know, he doesn't have much time left. He wants to retire and all that stuff. So it'd be interesting to see what they do if AJ loses here. I don't know what, you know, he's losing again in a championship match. While it is a championship match, he is losing again. So you know, you think like he's probably not going to have another chance in a while. So it's going to be interesting to see just what they're going to do with him after the fact. But I do think this match could be match of the night. I think pretty much any match on this card could be match of the night. I think everyone competing is it's a pretty stacked card, IMO. But I'm gonna go with Cody retaining and keeping his WWE championship. And those are my predictions for Clash at the Castle 2024. I think this card, like I said before, I think it's pretty stacked, man. I think everyone on here is going to go out and show out. I think the crowd's going to be hot, especially for, you know, their hometown people like Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, Piper Niven, and Drew McIntyre. They're going to go all in cheering for them, and I think it's going to make for a very fun environment for the PLE. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. But thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way through, leave a like, subscribe. I do predictions pretty much any WWE PLE because that's what I watch. If you enjoyed this, or if you have any other ideas you want to see from me, just leave a comment. I read all the comments when there are comments, and I'm always looking for more ideas to put on the main channel because I need more ideas to upload here because I want to upload more. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.